Long before the world knew the pyramids of Egypt or the empires of Rome, a remarkable civilization rose quietly along the banks of the Indus River. Hidden beneath layers of earth for thousands of years, it remained a forgotten chapter of human history, until the 1920s, when archaeologists stumbled upon strange brick remains near a railway construction site in Harappa. What they uncovered would change everything. This was not just a settlement, it was the remains of one of the most advanced civilizations of the ancient world. As we step back into this lost world and uncover the secrets it left behind, take a moment to join this journey. If you want to keep exploring forgotten civilizations with us, gently tap the subscribe button. Your one click keeps stories like these alive. Now, let's travel deeper into the past. Imagine a time around 3300 BCE. Along the fertile plains of what is now Pakistan and northwest India, small communities began to grow and expand. From these humble beginnings emerged great cities like Harappa, Mohenjo-Daro, Dholavira, Lothal, and several others. These were not simple towns built randomly over time, they were masterpieces of careful planning. Streets ran straight like a grid, houses stood in neat rows, and every building was constructed with baked bricks of perfect proportions. Many homes had their own wells, private bathrooms, and even connected drainage systems. The people of the Indus Valley created an underground sewer network that no other ancient civilization had imagined at that time. Their focus on cleanliness and organization still amazes modern engineers. If you were to walk into Mohenjo-Daro thousands of years ago, you would see wide streets bustling with life. At the heart of the city stood the magnificent Great Bath, built so perfectly that it still holds water even today. Archaeologists believe it was used for sacred rituals or purification. Nearby, huge granaries stored grains that fed the entire population, showing just how well managed their society was. But who were these people? They were skilled farmers, growing wheat, barley, and some of the earliest known cotton in the world. They crafted beautiful beads, pottery, and ornaments that were traded far and wide. Their traders traveled long distances, carrying goods to Mesopotamia and beyond. To mark their products, they used tiny carved seals decorated with animals and mysterious symbols. These symbols belong to the Indus script, a writing system that no one has been able to decode to this day. Their language, their stories, and their thoughts remain locked in these symbols, hidden from us for thousands of years. The most fascinating part is how peaceful this society seems to have been. Archaeologists found very few weapons and no signs of large-scale war. There were no massive fortresses or battle ruins. It appears that the people of the Indus Valley lived in harmony, focusing more on trade, craftsmanship, and community life rather than conflict. Their artwork shows bulls, elephants, and possibly gods, including a figure on the famous Pashupati seal that resembles a very early form of Lord Shiva. They worshipped nature, fertility, and the forces that made their world flourish. But even the greatest civilizations face challenges. Around 1900 BCE, the rivers that gave life to this land began to change course or dry up. Climate patterns shifted, bringing floods or droughts. Trade routes weakened, and slowly, the once bustling cities began to empty. There was no grand war, no sudden destruction, just a quiet fading of life. People moved eastward in search of better lands, blending into new cultures and new communities. The civilization didn't fall dramatically, it simply dissolved into time. Today, the Indus Valley civilization stands as a shining example of what humans can achieve with cooperation, creativity, and vision. Their cities, their engineering, their peaceful way of living, all of it still inspires the world. Even though thousands of years have passed, their legacy continues to echo in the traditions and cultures of South Asia. And as we keep uncovering more of their hidden cities and decoding the mysteries they left behind, the story of the Indus Valley civilization reminds us that sometimes the greatest chapters of human history are the ones written by people whose names have been lost, but whose brilliance continues to shine across the ages.